all these years I've been saying like old people look like meth heads, and in all reality, meth heads just look like old people.
Yep.
There was a girl we always used to see at work, and she was,
Black.
I think we're going to go more of a meth head.
Oh,
Trail of thought.
You went race.
it could have been anything.
Yeah. She was a vampire. Anyway, she was methed out. We always used to call her Methane.
That's a good one.
Yeah. One day she was walking up behind my coworker, and we were talking about her, and she's just this bum that was where we have to clean bum shit up at.
Yeah.
And he was talking mad shit about her, and he turned around right as he was in the middle of saying something and called her Methane to her face. And she opened her mouth, like when a lion roars and it's like majestic, you can see all his fangs and shit. Well, she did the motion like where her mouth opened. It wasn't such a majestic picture.
She was like a defang tweaker.
Yes. Yeah, I was like, it was bad. Looked like a lion that had been set on fire. Everything's burned, even her teeth.
Just chewing
Even
on
her teeth.
Her
chewing on
teeth.
glass.
That's what it looks like to me. Like they tried to eat fire for a week.
Dude, why does smoking meth or whatever just make your teeth fall out?
I don't know, man.
Chemicals.
You
I
just
know.
get
I don't even know
hungry.
what meth really is. I think it's just like
It's like a chemical.
everything
It's
you
a
have in your
chemical.
Is
closet,
this any chemical?
anything,
It's a certain chemical.
and then you just mix it and smoke it, right?
Yeah, and then you
shoot
smoke
or
it and you
whatever.
get high.
Yeah.
Like how you sniff, Sharpies.
Yeah.
There's a chemical in there. You get high.
Yeah.
You
the high
take
chemical.
4 screens off someone's house. It can't be your house. You have to steal. You're a meth head.
Yeah.
And then like you just get like 60 cans of Raid, and then you spray it.
exactly.
And then you scrape what's
You
on
let it
there,
dry.
and you
That's meth.
And then you stir it in the bathtub.
somewhere in
And
there.
then whatever's in the bathtub, Clorox. Then you.
Methylamine. I saw that on Breaking Bad.
Yeah, and then you add blue food coloring to
Yes.
it.
Is that what they did?
yeah.
I do think there is food coloring for some reason in my head. It's like they just
Involved
go.
in meth.
It's like chef's kiss.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. Nate,
Yeah.
tomorrow is your birthday. This
Yeah.
weekend was a birthday party for you.
Yeah.
Turning blank years old. I'll let you say
Yep.
it if you want to.
40.
It's personal information.
40. I'm turning 40,
years old. And we all came over, got to meet some of your family,
Yeah.
and we got to roast you. It was a surprise roast birthday party.
Yeah.
Your wife threw for you because
Yeah.
she loved you,
Yeah.
apparently.
Yeah.
Told
you.
How was it? Did you like it?
What
was the? Tell us how it started and like when did you realize what was going on?
Right.
All that stuff.
Right. So, I work a full day first of all. So like, I'm up at 4:30.
Oh,
Yeah. And
That's
then
brutal.
and then I work a full day, and then I get off, come home, and then like on my way home, normally is when I make my connections. Like I talk to people who I need to make a phone call to. So like I'll call my
Right.
sister, call whatever, call my brother-in-law, and no one's answering the phone. I'm like, what the fuck? Like maybe
guess they're all busy.
they've all had enough.
yeah.
This is the day that I knew was coming. No, and then so I pull in the driveway, and finish listening to whatever. Come in the house, right? Take off my boots, come in the house, and my I notice immediately that something looks different, but I can't put my finger on it because so much is going on. So I come in, and my wife is standing there behind this table filled with like amazing looking pastries, like
Yeah.
professional.
Really, really good cookies.
Yeah, like fancy
Cupcakes,
shit.
super fancy.
And she's like pointing the camera at me. And
Oh,
it's-
she was?
Yeah.
Like, so when you walked in, she was filming.
Yeah, she was filming me. But I'm not like a reactions guy because I'm like still taking shit in, right?
Yeah, you don't really even know what's happening.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, just me not knowing something is going on, it makes me anxious.
Right.
Like
You're
way
like
bad.
definitely not gonna react in that serious.
Yeah, so I'm kind of I'm just like kind of taking inventory of what's going on, seeing if I'm safe.
Yeah.
No, and then I look out back and there's like tables set up with beautiful tablecloths and all this stuff, and then I look over and I see the MC set up, and I see the crown and the scepter.
The throne chair.
And the throne, and then it kind of settles in, and then I notice the banner that says happy 40th, and I'm like, oh shit, like this is for me. I thought it might have been like just an anniversary thing.
Right,
like,
right, because it was your anniversary that day.
That day was our anniversary.
Yeah, that is deceptive.
There was a little trickery.
You would think walking in that, oh, this is something special for our anniversary.
Right. And that's why I
Because
initially...
tomorrow's your actual birthday.
Yeah, yeah. Whoa. What? Yeah. What's going on?
Nothing.
Okay. And so then look out in our back gate, like we have the whole fence panel that's a gate. It's rolled open. And then I'm like, what's going on? My wife's like, just go get dressed. We're gonna have a party tonight. And then I was like, and then the anxiety set in. I was like, holy shit, what does this mean? Do I have to host? Like I thought I was gonna come home and hang out.
Yeah,
like
just chill for the rest of the
chill.
night.
And so I go upstairs, get dressed, everything, and I'm asking her like, who's all coming? She's like, it's a surprise. She won't tell me. And so I come downstairs and I'm nervous. I don't like this stuff kind of.
Yeah, no, I'm similar. Where I'm like, now I gotta be social. Yeah. Like,
I don't know what's expected of me. I don't know if my wife is like, hey, I know you've been wanting to do some sort of comedy thing in our backyard. Tonight's your night.
Yeah.
Hope you have some jokes.
Yeah, I hope you have
ready.
a full set. But it wasn't that. And
your fans are expecting.
Yeah. It's going to be a packed house, Nate. There's going to be well over 150 people here. So bring your A game, pal. No, so then I come into the studio and my sister is standing there and she's like looking out she came early.
Yeah.
My wife was like, your sister came, helped set up, and she's been a huge help. So shout out to Diana. And then and so we come into the studio. She's staring out the front door. I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm waiting for something. And no one will tell me, but everybody is like, no parking on the side of our house. And then my sister tells me they got a pony. They got a pony for my birthday. And I thought I was like, oh, that's fucking funny. But I didn't believe it. And then I saw this truck pulling a fucking
horse trailer.
I'm like, they got a fucking pony.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, well, maybe that's cool because there's a couple kids here and that'd be awesome. Like, I'd love to see them having a good time. And,
and maybe I could get a ride in.
Yeah. Maybe the pony. Yeah. And then I was like, the kids or Levi or whatever.
I would have ridden the pony.
Dude, I think your feet would touch the ground.
Yeah.
You standing
walking with it.
You're walking the pony. Yeah. And so this horse trailer pulls up and I'm like, what the fuck? They really got a pony? And turns out it was a bar. There's like an open bar.
Traveling bartender.
Yeah. And then all my friends start showing up. Friends from Yakima showed up. Adam and Shannon, Matt Kelly and Sean and Elizabeth. It was pretty awesome. And then just a good night. And then everybody, and then Chris and who else was they did a roast.
Yeah.
They roasted
your
me.
wife and your sister.
My wife and my sister. Their
Your dad.
Yep. My dad.
Your
Oh yeah.
dad roasted you.
Dude, I was like, Matt, the guy who DJ'd, I knew when he was like, Tom, you want, I was like, dude,
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Yeah, but everybody did so good. Even you did good.
Thanks.
Like, and you were like, no, I don't have anything written.
I forgot.
I just made fun of your really nice family and
Yeah.
home. I was like, I
you
did the opposite of roast.
No, that was pretty funny actually.
Inverse roasted.
And then you roasted Matt. I think your opening line was so funny.
We're
Give it
not
up for
going to
this-
mention these stretchy pants
Yeah,
or something
he
like
goes,
that.
give it up for this guy in his super tight, stretchy pants or whatever.
Yeah.
But he did good. Everybody did.
Oh, yeah. He killed it with the
Yep.
He was a good MC, not DJ. MC.
MC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, DJ.
Yeah, he did a good job.
And yeah, they got some good roasts in there. My dad did a good job.
Yeah.
He did a
what
really
you
good-
said was accurate. You said you had a good, you went 5, but you had a good 3.
Yeah. Yeah. He afterwards he was like, I didn't know what I should share. It's whatever.
That was appropriate. What
Yeah,
you
like
went with.
you're fine. I'm glad you gave the microphone up when you did.
Yeah, he didn't fight anyone
He does
for
40
it.
minutes.
Yeah, I could, dude. I could tell you, man.
Yeah, because your wife invited us pretty much, I mean, what, 2 months ago
Yeah.
for me?
Wow.
Yeah, and so
The first
it's been
podcast.
the first
before
day
the
I
first
came
podcast.
over here to talk about the podcast, basically after that.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, she messaged
Wow.
me to tell me about it. So when you texted us,
Oh, what was going on? He's like, I'm having a panic attack.
you said my wife has a bunch of stuff set up, and it looks like a party or something.
Yeah.
Did you guys think that was hilarious?
Yeah, I ignored it. I purposely,
Yeah,
I
well,
knew
for the
we were
first
like,
time I
we were
ignored
like,
anything.
we didn't really even know. We're like, we know it's supposed to be a surprise, but is it like he walks in and surprise?
Yeah.
Was there some sort of
Oh.
mistake where you found out? You
Oh,
know,
gotcha.
That's what we kind of thought, and so I was like, I'm just gonna like play it cool. That's why I was like,
What did you say?
did you
said-
work today? I go, LOL. Did you work today?
Yeah. I think when you sent that, I was like, oh, they're coming. They're coming too.
yeah.
Good. I really wanted you guys there.
I wasn't sure if we were supposed to park around the corner, like like a surprise. Where, like,
Right,
so then you walked
exactly.
in and we're like, surprise.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Chris is texting me independently, like
Yeah, I'm like, what's going
he
on?
knows about the party.
Yeah.
That's
What
funny.
are we supposed to do now?
I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna play dumb.
Wow. Yeah. Shout out to my wife, man.
Killed
Shout out.
it. Killed it.
Yeah, she did an amazing job.
Yeah.
And the food?
Like,
That was epic.
yeah,
The food was,
Food was
good.
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the night before too. I kind of feel bad too because the night before she was like, "Hey, I'm gonna go to." She told me, she goes, "I'm gonna go to Costco and then hang out with the girls, have a girls' night." I was like, "Okay," but like in my head, I'm thinking, why would you go to Costco and then hang out with the girls? And then I'm like, bitch, you better have your location on.
You're like, I'm checking. I'm reading
fucking-
through your emails
Yeah.
while you're gone.
Yeah, right. You don't think I
and
know
that's
your
when I
password.
found
got
out about the party.
Yeah. No.
the night before.
Oh, no, I had no clue. When I walked in, I was totally,
Fuck.
yeah, totally ambushed.
I felt like I was looking at your sister and like kept seeing similarities of between the two of you when
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys would talk.
Yeah.
I kept being like,
Yeah.
I could see it.
Yeah.
They're related.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did too. I noticed that too.
I get that. We get that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm way more like I got out of me and my sister, I got all the talent and the looks and the intelligence and
Yeah.
And she got
she got the facial hair. I wanted it,
Yeah.
but she got it, you know.
Yeah. You do your best.
I do. But she has a hairy back too.
Okay.
One time when we were
Yeah.
riding to
That's just
Latchkey, my mom called her Little Missy Hairy Back, and she started to cry, and I laughed until I cried. It was so funny.
that's brutal.
Yeah.
crying children for
Yeah.
different reasons.
Yep. Shout out again, Diana. And shout out Mom for little Missy Harry back. That was funny.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. And you can't say, as a parent, as like a mom, you can't say that in front of a sibling.
No.
Yeah, that's
You
ammunition.
Yeah, you can't give a good roast,
Or just like permission to go there.
Yeah.
Like, we
man.
can do appearance stuff now? Sweet.
That's a lifelong callback, too.
It is.
Yeah, you're going to call forever.
Yeah. That, and she had a little baby Die. That was the shittiest nicknames.
Die.
Yeah. Little baby Die. As in Diana.
Right, yeah, I got it.
Dude, so funny.
All right. So did you hear? This is brand new news, breaking news here on the Here's Your Apology podcast. We always keep it fresh. We keep it up to date. We keep it 100. And so this came out today. I'm pretty sure, right? Today?
What?
Robin's gay.
Oh, yeah.
That was today, right?
Yeah, that's today.
Yeah. So Robin, Batman's side piece.
Yeah, right. Batman and Throbbing.
Comes out as
As
a
bisexual.
fictional character comes out.
That's
as.
so funny. He comes out as bisexual. Like, everybody's been saying he's gay for years, right?
Yeah, 1965.
And
or
Marvel
whatever.
can't even give him the full G. Right?
It's because it conflicts with too many things in the universe. They're like, we've already shown him on dates. We've already,
Dude,
whatever.
How many dude, they could have done it. They could have done
since
it.
their characters don't like age, it's not like he's progressing as a human. He's been the same age the whole time that they've written Robin or Batman.
Yeah, and Batwoman's apparently a lesbian, so that's fun.
What?
Oh, from the TV show. Yeah,
what it says.
yeah.
Like,
No one's
no one's fucking. Not anymore. You're a lesbian. You're gay.
cool, fun.
There's no penetration, just rubbing. Batman and rubbing. Batman and throbbing.
Yeah, so you
no,
guys
but-
knew that this was coming?
Well, I thought that was just like, I thought he was gay. When I was a kid, I was
Right.
like, Robin, that guy's fucking gay.
So he went from gay to bisexual.
Yeah, well, that's the funny part. It feels like a win for like the left, or whatever. But in all reality, it's a slap in the face
He got demoted.
because he didn't even get the full. He didn't get gay, right?
Right.
He didn't get the label gay. They're like, nah, we still want him to be kind. Like, we're not gonna give him all to you guys.
But I mean, he'll still,
Yeah.
smash a
Yeah, they're saving.
Catwoman.
Yeah,
We'll keep it on the table.
he'll just smash whatever. He's a poon hound. He's a
Right.
whatever.
Yeah, that's
He'll
what I think
ride
when I
the
think
pole.
of Robin. I think of Poonhound.
Robin, you
think of-
fucking dog.
I think of him as a
He's a fucking bird.
yeah, dude.
That's the gayest thing you can be.
He's a twink. He's like the prototypical twink. He's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
tiny
yeah.
little guy,
yeah,
little petite fella.
yeah.
So do you think the gay community is going to accept him?
Well, he's not gay. He's
But
bisexual.
he's one of the
Yeah.
letters.
He's one of the letters. Yeah, he's in the letter brigade.
He's two of them.
lesbian.
GB.
And
No,
trans.
it's bi, right?
Yeah. LGBTQ.
Is
Hey.
he Q?
He's B. Bi. That's what the B stands for,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, I
think,
thought it was
yeah.
booty.
yeah.
I was like, I'm
Gay,
one of
lesbian booties.
Okay. Yeah, no, I just have always thought he was gay. And so it's like, okay. You're not shocking anyone and you're not really being virtuous here.
The
Marvel.
weird part to me is whenever there's a portion of our society that really cares if these fictional characters
Yeah.
identify with them, even if they weren't originally written that way. There's some sort of gratification in manipulating fiction now so that it represents them. But
Right.
how?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know.
these are the Twitch creeps that are on like TikTok that identify as 9 different sexualities and gender depending on their day, and it's like these are the cosplayers, man. Cosplayers
Yeah.
are all fucking out of their minds.
There's this comment on this article I'll show you, which I thought was awesome. It's a comic book fan. Look, it got redacted. Some of it got. Oh wait.
No.
Oh, you just
Yeah.
gotta. Oh, it must just be
Oh.
trigger warning or spoilers. I don't know.
Oh, fucking
It
hilarious.
covers it up unless you hover over it. Anyways, this guy I thought was hilarious. He goes, "He's the only Robin in a committed hetero relationship. Let's make him gay, or bi, or curious, or whatever. Gotta keep the shippers happy. I swear, shippers and slash writers are the bane of modern fiction." This guy he's like a Batman Robin fan, so he knows the stuff. And
the terminology.
He is not he's upset with this because it doesn't really make sense to the universe.
Yeah.
He goes, also, fans haven't campaigned for this. This is literally the first I've ever heard anyone talk about this outside of Twitter. I'm sure no one has ever wanted this. Also, he and Steph's relationship was a major part of Rebirth Detective comic run. Right after setting up the Belfry, he made the hard decision.
Belfry.
The what?
The Belfry.
The Belfry. He made the hard decision to leave Steph and go to College of Gotham.
Yeah.
Then disaster. He died. Steph mourned him for months.
Right.
But it turned out he didn't die, just phased into another dimension or some comic BS. They got back together and decided to stay together, committed, even if he was at school. That's literally been unchanged since then. The idea they're on and off again is complete BS. He's cheated on her. He's cheating on her if he's going on a date with a dude. This guy is like, I know the story, and this is not realistic.
This is his General Hospital. You know, this is a soap opera. Wow. He knew terms and stuff.
Yeah, he knows the storylines.
knows
Like
the
Steph and him got together. Listen, they got together. They committed to each other. There's no way Robin would go on a date with a dude. That's cheating. He'd at least text her and tell her, you know.
Yeah.
Way too fucking pissed off.
It's hilarious.
He has the morality to at least give her a call and let her know what's going on, that he has some questions. He's like projecting his situation.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he comes home from a long day and, you know, just wants to be left alone once in a while. And maybe he's not really as attracted to his wife as he once was. But one of the guys at work is giving him attention, and maybe he's thought about it. Okay.
This is so like nerd argument stuff.
Oh
Yeah.
You know, like
I mean, the guy down below is arguing with him too. He's
I
like,
know
he and Steph actually broke up. It's like
off comic.
Okay.
Yeah. Listen, he and Steph actually broke up off comic. Like there's stuff happening.
Yeah,
Not in the
behind the
comics.
scenes.
Everything we read isn't just what's happening to these fictional characters. Okay. When we're not reading it, their lives are happening.
They're still doing stuff.
Yeah. We just get to tune in every once in a while and catch a glimpse.
Yeah. Hey, hot shot. I just talked to Steph and Robin. And
Yeah.
spoiler alert.
Look at the guy's name.
Steph has a cock. He's gay. Off again, on again. That's their whole sex life. That's what Robin's doing on Steph's
Thick
cock.
Jabba booty.
Yeah.
I literally just got off the phone with my local shop and canceled all 15 DC books I was reading. Solely reading the nerds hate it. They don't like him being gay
Yeah.
because they know all the information. You know, we don't know the people who are celebrating him being gay don't know the information.
None of it.
They know like Batman Robin. They know the movies.
The headlines.
They don't know the comics.
The storyline.
Oh, this was a mistake.
The loves. How fucking funny is this, though?
It's awesome.
Because when you read a book, right? When you read a book, you put yourself in the place of the main character.
Yeah.
So these fucking nerds have been following Robin
they're like,
through his
I'm
eyes
more of a Robin
for years.
fan.
For years. They know the storyline. They're like, okay, I'm with Steph. Me and Steph are on again, off again. This other guy's like, no, we've been on forever. We've off comic, you know,
Off
like
comic, she still texts me even though she's with someone else.
Yes. So you have been Robin in your head for like 13 years, and now
just
you're being
found out you're gay.
Yeah.
They can't compute it. They can't handle it.
Yeah, no,
Pretty cool.
They're going into these articles and just leaving comments.
Dude, can you imagine all the BJ's going on at Comic-Con next year. Just,
Oh man.
yeah. Just a bunch of
DC has-
Robin.
DC
Guys.
has done nothing but mishandle him since Flashpoint. Tim has always been one of my favorite
DC.
comic book characters.
You say Tim?
Tim, that's the name of the Robin who they turned.
Tim.
I think, right?
Tim.
Tim.
And no one knew he was gay. Tiny Tim.
Gay ass Tim.
He's little. He's little. Tiny Tim.
He is Tiny Tim. Yeah. He's the not handicapped Tiny
He
Tim.
was gay from the beginning.
Yeah.
Steph's a bear, or whatever they call him. What do they call him?
Here's someone's response to this guy. I've read this comment a few times, and my best interpretation is, I don't want to read DC Comics anymore because Tim was made a queer. Which I'm guessing is not what you intended to express. So I'm curious if you can provide more context.
No,
It doesn't go with the story. I know the information. You've never even read a Robin comic book.
That's how that's going too.
You know?
That's exactly how that's going.
It's like social justice warriors versus comic book nerds.
Yeah. You want to make headlines? Make Black Panther trans.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's funny.
You fucking pussies.
Yeah, they should.
You really want to, get some diversity in there?
Yeah.
How many more Robins because of this will there be at Comic-Con?
Probably a lot.
I don't know, but they're all going to be skipping.
They're all the gay dudes at Comic-Con are Robin.
Yeah.
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 This year.
And they all know how to jump rope or whatever. I don't know what they do.
Some gay stuff.
Or like be incredibly
Ripped.
yeah,
yeah,
ripped.
yeah. They like don't need they just wear the spandex
tights.
suit.
Mhm.
They don't
Yeah.
need the
Yeah.
help.
No help. Just ripped.
Yeah.
Shit.
I wish I was gay.
But they're small. They're small.
Physically, I wish I was physically gay. You
course.
know?
I want to be physically gay.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're always fit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Except for the voice. Like I don't want the gay
No.
voice.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm good.
Well, I'm
I don't
already. I'm like halfway there already. I
Yeah, I
think,
probably.
So,
I'm like 13% there. I think
yeah.
Nice.
13% gay voice.
Yeah. Chris has got that toxic masculine voice.
Yeah.
Very.
Straight
Just
up.
100%
that,
man.
That T voice, just straight
100% T
testosterone.
and D.
Read
It's
the,
just testosterone and dick in that voice. That's all that is.
that's all it is.
It's gonna be funny to see a Robin addicted to coke and like drinking mojitos. not afraid to order a lemon drop.
No.
This is another instance where the media response and the public response don't match.
Like everything.
Like on Rotten
Yeah.
Tomatoes, you go to Dave Chappelle's comedy special or Hannah Gatsby's, and you look at the Rotten Tomatoes scores.
Oh, right.
Versus the audience scores, completely different.
Right.
This is that the media's like, yes, 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 and the nerds are like, wait.
Or people
What
who just
about
have a sense of humor.
What about
Yeah.
Steph? No, the nerds.
Oh yeah.
They got the information.
The
They
people
know.
the people that spend money.
Everybody else doesn't care.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't care. Make him gay. Make him whatever you
Yeah.
want.
Yeah.
I don't care. But the
Go
nerds.
back to that picture. Scroll back
You
down.
could send him to prison and get
That
him
one.
raped.
There you go. There's you go.
There you
Happy
go.
Tim be. What does it say?
Bye day.
Bye day.
Oh, bye day.
They just went on it. They just got asked on a date. That's how it ended. He asked him on a date and he said yes.
Not according to that picture.
Yeah, that
That's
picture
literally
was
it. We're
erotic.
jumping to a lot. We're jumping to a lot of conclusions here.
So maybe he's not.
All he
bi?
did was ask him to go on a date, and
Yeah.
he said yes. Maybe he's being nice. I don't know. We don't know till the next episode comes out,
Well,
or the
he's-
next.
he's
comic.
gay. That'd be fucking hilarious. That's like a double media. Like now they have to report on it. If you turn the tables and
Yeah.
Tim commits a hate crime on the date, like he's just so furious. Like that guy who went on the Jenny Jones murder.
The guy tries to kiss him, and he's like, "Oh, whoa, wait.
Yeah. Whoa.
This isn't that. This is not what that was. I thought you were joking when you called this a
Yeah.
date."
Yeah. Robin's Italian, so he's short, but he's still fucking tough. It's like, what the fuck? And just drags him behind his car. And then everybody loses their minds. The nerds would flip the fuck out. Like,
Yeah.
I knew
I knew it. He
I
still
fucking
loves
knew it.
Steph.
He still. He has a poon hound, and then like both the check marks that were excited about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The two people that were excited about this are just absolutely devastated. And then all the media that initially reported on this is going to have to update. Like, Robin's not gay. As a matter of fact, he's a gigantic bigot.
Yeah.
And
he's actually a white supremacist.
Yeah.
Come find out.
Yeah. He's an Italian white supremacist who actually committed a pretty severe hate crime wherever he lives in Gotham.
Once they find out
Yeah.
the nerds aren't on board, they're going to switch their tune up, I feel like.
Right.
They were like, the nerds aren't going to say anything
Oh,
about this.
yeah.
Like, who cares?
Yeah.
Also, who cares? But
we
the
lost
nerds care.
We lost a ton of money last week. Did you see that?
Yeah.
After
Let's go
Yeah.
on the date, but he's not feeling it.
Yeah.
And then we'll just live with the fact that he said yes to it.
He's
Yeah.
bi-curious.
Yeah.
Or it's like I don't know how they would navigate that. Like, Robin would have to. The gay Robin isn't like in an alternate universe, and he just kind of goes away, and he starts going by Timothy.
Yeah.
And then
Gets out of fighting crime.
Yep, gets out of fighting crime, goes into
Joins
activism.
Queer Eye. Yeah.
Activism.
Yeah, activism. I'm an activist, and then
That's what you do when you have no other skills.
Yeah.
You become an activist.
yeah,
It's funny because this is on Queerty website, so I'm assuming it's like a gay publication website, and the majority of the comments are still like, "Who gives a fuck?"
Yeah.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah,
that's-
because who else is reading this really besides us
Who's reading Queerty?
and gay people?
Yeah,
I would imagine that Queerty. I
or
would
maybe is this satire?
It says free of an agenda, except that gay one.
Yeah, is that satire or is that
No,
being serious?
it's serious. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
they're like making fun of that, calling it an agenda.
It's just a gay news outlet.
Queerty.
Yeah. What?
That's just so crazy. Like, could you imagine?
So unnecessary.
Like,
That's
there's no equivalent, like, other side to that.
To the
everything's gay all the time now.
Gay news?
Yeah.
Yeah, they would say that, like,
Gay.
CNN
they-
or MSNBC, those are straight news networks
No, Don
How?
Lemon.
because they're not
Yeah.
talking
Who's
about
the other
this.
guy?
They're not talking about.
Fucking Shepard Smith.
They're not talking
Yeah.
about Robin,
The white hair guy. Who's the white hair
the
guy?
important
Oh,
stuff. Okay.
the Rothschild kid.
Yeah, what's his name? Anderson Cooper.
Anderson Cooper.
Yeah. CNN is the gayest network.
Neil Cavuto.
Doesn't that guy make pants? No, it's Cafaricci's.
But yeah, that's weird.
The
Gay news.
that is weird. It's just called @gay-news.
Yeah, it's like normal news, just that,
Hella gay.
We should show. We should.
just a little more flamboyant. You know?
Yeah, we should start a white news and just call it Whitey. No,
White Weekly.
Whitey. Levi can be the editor.
They already have that. It's called Breitbart. Just kidding. All right.
They probably have more black reporters than.
Then Queerty.
Yeah, probably.
All right. Any last reactions or responses to Robin being gay?
Nah, I mean,
Enjoy yourself. Have fun.
yeah, we already
Prep up.
knew. We knew. Don't care.
Yeah.
It's gonna be an interesting Comic-Con. Enjoy.
Isn't it interesting that
Enjoy your penis.
men got the term gay, but lesbians have to be called lesbians, and even though they're also gay?
Yeah, it's
I
weird.
think they're gay too.
Yeah. But there's not a special word for men who are gay, just gay. They own gay.
Yeah, well, it's like man
Lesbians
and
are
woman.
lesbians are gay women, but they're also just gay, right? But
True.
but they have to be called lesbians.
Women always need more. They always need more bullshit. You know?
Is there the women needing descriptive terms and
Yeah. I need more attention. Give me more attention.
They're
I
like,
need
I'm
more.
gay, but I don't want people to think I'm a dude. So what else could we call ourselves?
Yeah.
do you think the gay community came up with the term dyke? Or do you think the
don't
term
know.
dyke came from the story of the little Dutch boy who stuck his finger in a dike and stopped the leaking?
That's a good question.
because that's pretty funny.
I think dyke's probably like the N-word, right? Like they just acquired the word.
It just was a slur that straight people use to
Yeah.
insult women with short haircuts, and
So
then,
it was an insult in
and
the
then
beginning,
they-
you think?
and then they embraced it, and they're like, "I am a dyke."
Yeah, this is my word.
That's the worst thing you can do to someone who
It's trying to hurt
hates
you. Yeah, yeah. You're like,
and they
"Yes,
call you
I
something
am."
and you just adopt it.
Yeah.
Like that lady who called me a bleach demon, and I was like, "Yep, that's my
You're
new
like,
pronoun."
I like
And she was like,
that.
Fuck you.
Yeah. So, Kate Brown, who is she from Washington or Oregon?
She's Oregon's governor.
Kate Brown privately signed a bill.
Oh, so I was reading this article about this. Have you guys
it's
heard
the-
about this
it
Joe
start-
Biden character?
Yeah,
Who is he?
This article literally starts out: Oregon Governor Kate Brown privately signed a bill last month ending the requirement for high school students to prove proficiency in reading, writing, and arithmetic before graduation. So
Yeah.
basically, free
Yeah.
pass to
Yep.
graduation unless you checked out a library book, in which case they still won't let you graduate unless you
Right.
finish or you turn that thing in.
Right. Yeah.
She did
I
not
agree.
hold a public signing, or what was that thing said? Or a vote. I think that's what it said.
Yeah.
She just
It
goes,
was-
no, this is what I'm doing right there.
It
a
just
second.
said privately signed. That's sketch.
Did not hold a public signing or issue a press release.
Who cares? I fucking love this.
This dictator shit.
No. Well, yes, this I love the dictatorship, but I really love the initiative she's taking to show the world that our high school and educational system doesn't fucking matter.
Good point.
She's like, I'm just like
Just push
why?
them through. Who gives
Yeah.
a fuck?
Give them the fucking paper.
Yeah.
Give them the paper. Stop giving them a hard time.
Give them the paper. Let them
Yep.
figure it out from there.
Yeah.
If their job needs them to add stuff up, they'll just naturally learn how to add stuff up.
Yeah.
If their job needs them to draw straight lines and shapes, they'll figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't got to teach them that before they enter the workforce, which also goes to the next executive order.
Yep.
Kids are now allowed to work at the age of 12.
Oh, serious?
No.
I was like, that's
I was
No,
like,
just kidding.
she's a conservative. No,
Yeah.
she's a Republican. Yeah, she's like, fucking high school diplomas don't matter.
She's like, we need more blue collar workers around here, so
Pass them.
pass them.
What do you need to get into technical school? A high school diploma? No, fucking
Pass them.
pass them. Yeah. What do you want? You want a high school diploma? Pass them. Dude, can you imagine that? Because there's already people who are, slinging drugs.
Drug slingers.
Yeah. Out here in these streets.
Yeah.
Out here in these streets. And they have a high school diploma from like 1995. If they're getting a high school diploma and they can't read or write or do basic math or anything, fucking yeah, might as well just drop the whole facade.
Exactly.
Like, it doesn't fucking matter.
Well, it goes along with the whole standardized testing is racist argument. I think.
yeah. That's the whole argument's all about race.
Yeah.
That was her whole reasoning. Was like it
It
negatively
gives
affects
opportunities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
minorities.
Yep.
And you're like,
Yeah, it sure
it
does.
seems hella racist to say that we have to completely eliminate the ability to read and do math
Yeah.
so minorities can
The
get their
academic-
diploma.
We need to level the academic playing
Equity,
field
dude. Everything's
a little
equity.
bit.
We got to
So
lower the
racist.
bar, everyone.
Yeah.
You know what? That's fine
I wish
because
they lowered that bar when I was in school.
I know, I thought that too.
Like, I was touching the bar, but just like barely.
Wow. I never even saw the bar.
You know?
I never even saw the bar. I was out there running these streets. I was doing some activities.
Some illicit
Yeah.
activities.
Yep. But the funny thing is I have a photogenic memory. Well, what's the word?
Photogenic memory.
If I have a photogenic memory.
Photographic.
Nope.
Photogenic.
Photogenic.
Takes nice pictures.
Yeah. And so, yeah, I would pass all my tests. and never do homework.
Oh yeah, me too.
And
Same.
so like
same.
D's across the board.
Yeah.
Just D's. And then they tried to make me a super senior or do
Wait, you got D's with a photographic memory?
yeah. Photogenic.
Yeah, but so you weren't good at the tests.
No. I passed the test with A's.
But you just didn't do homework.
Yeah, I just didn't do my homework.
See, I did the same thing. I crammed morning of, passed the test with A's, but I would copy my homework.
Oh, gotcha.
So I was still putting it in, but I didn't do the
That
work.
sounds hella fucking stressful.
I mean, not if you're. It's less stressful than doing homework.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. They needed me to have a math. I'm so terrible at math.
Mm-hmm.
I took 3 years of pre-algebra.
Dang.
Yeah.
Couldn't master pre-algebra.
Wow.
I get it.
Pretty cool. So, apparently, no, but anyway, so you have to have so many math credits to pass, right?
Oh, there's the it. Yeah.
And so I took applied physics, and because I was acing the test, because it was supposed to be a super difficult class or whatever, I was passing the tests and got accused of cheating. So then they kicked me out of the class, and then I didn't get to walk with my class.
You didn't when you
Nope.
graduated because you cheated on.
Because no, I didn't cheat.
They thought
said
you
I
cheated.
cheated, and then after graduation and summer kind of started, they had me go back into the school and take a test in front of everyone, and I got a better grade.
Really, you had
Yeah.
to like be watched take this test.
Yeah,
That sucks.
Wow.
it was dumb. It was dumb. I had to like appeal some.
And you
shit.
missed your graduation because of it.
I didn't walk. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
That's
That
a bummer.
sucks.
Which not really. It's not a bummer because
What's this? It's the same as the library book rule, you know?
yeah,
You've worked so hard for 18 years or however long it takes.
$13.50
you
Yeah.
to get there. And
No.
then they're like, sorry, you need to return this. And if you lost it, you need to pay for it.
yeah. Could you imagine if that like you were applying to get into Harvard or something like that, and you got denied because you had an outstanding library book for like
They're
$17?
like, we don't need people like this at our school.
Yeah.
We
Poor
have too
people.
valuable of books to be losing them.
Yeah. You don't play the violin. You lose
Read-
books.
Read her racist reasoning for it.
Where at?
Yeah, right there, that paragraph.
The bill, which suspends the proficiency requirements for students for 3 years. Wow. That's a whole, like,
Yeah.
freshman to senior year. Okay, for 3
Sophomore.
years.
Because the teachers' unions didn't want to work during
Yeah.
COVID for
Sophomore.
2 years. So they're
Sophomore to
"All right,
senior."
Fuck you. I knew
Yeah.
what he meant.
You know, if we're counting this year, is it 3 more years?
Yeah. Speaking of counting.
yeah. Has attracted some controversy for at least temporarily suspending academic and standards amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Backers argued the existing proficiency levels for math and reading presented an unfair challenge for students who did not test well. And Boyle said the new standard for graduation would aid Oregon's Black, Latino,
Whoa, there,
Latinx,
David Duke.
Indigenous, Asian, Pacific Islander, tribal, and students of color.
That's so fucking racist.
He just listed off the dumbest ethnicities that he thinks.
These people can't
Is
handle
Indigenous the same as Native?
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say he missed.
and tribal.
Wow.
Don't forget tribal. They had to throw that.
Yeah, everybody
Wow.
except white people.
And Asians.
Yeah, I guess
No,
they
Asians in there.
No.
Oh yeah.
Indigenous, Asian, Pacific
yeah.
Islander.
No. That's all one. That's like, yeah. No.
Asian.
No. Is that its own thing?
Yeah, there's a comma.
Oh, well, then he's talking Russia. He's not
Russians are
talking
terrible, man.
Asians. Asians are beating.
Everyone.
Apparently,
Everybody.
according to these people, they are the ones who are not good at tests.
It's so
Oh,
fucking
that-
racist.
that-
They pass the test to get into this country, but they can't pass the test
These
to get out of high school.
No, these guys didn't pass shit to get into the country. Their parents, who are hard workers and studious, took a test to get into the country. He was like, all right,
So fucking racist.
okay, Governor Brown, we have a situation. it appears that our bar is too high for the blacks.
Yeah.
They can't do math good.
They're failing in everything. And so we need to lower that bar. So these stupid blacks
Can we at least?
can't. That's what they're saying.
Yeah, I know. Can we at least get them to graduation? Once they're graduated, they're not our problem.
You know my
You know, that's what
That's
it is.
what it feels like.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
like
true.
get them out the door. Then everyone can complain about how college isn't teaching them anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how they have Latino and Latinx.
Yeah, what's the difference?
Latinx.
They
I
just
thought one was supposed to be more racist than the other.
I don't know, but it's fucking insane.
White people.
Latinx is pretty fucking racist.
Latinx.
Yeah, it's only
yeah.
yeah, dude.
Latinx.
Latinx sounds like a stripper.
Right? That's so
Yeah,
fucking
it's
dude.
super
There's
racist.
Well, it's super racist because it was made by white people to call brown people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Thing.
they thought it was nicer.
oh Latino.
Not because Mexicans were like, what'd you call me?
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm not a Latina. They all identify as Latinas.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah.
They all identify as Latino.
Even some of the Latinos.
Nobody
Yeah.
identifies as Latinx.
Not one.
Latinx.
Not
I know
fucking
one.
of them.
I think you know one
That
too.
AI generated term of, you know.
Yeah, but it's like fourth generation.
Yeah, but they're
You know, and, you know what I mean?
they have
like
a bunch of other stuff going
Some
on.
of those
Yeah.
Latinx.
They have some other mental illness shit going on that
yeah, the fact that any minority votes Democrat is mind blowing
all
to me.
they treat them like they're little like helpless.
It goes, yeah, for me, it goes back to like turning Robin gay. Like, he wasn't ever like necessarily gay. He went on dates. They presented him as mostly a straight dude.
Yeah.
So does this make you feel good that they're giving you this and
Yeah.
it's authentic to you? Like this fiction character, they're like, okay, let's make this pretend person gay so that you feel this helps. This makes
Yeah.
you like us better. It's
Yeah.
like pathetic.
It's so ingenuine, that's
how
why.
do you celebrate that?
Yeah.
About someone pandering to you because you're not aware enough to realize they're doing it.
Right.
Ugh.
And two, like what? I've never had a friend who like pandered to
No.
me. You know what I mean?
Opposite.
Like it's just yeah.
gross.
If anything, like me and like one of my closest friends is black, and we don't agree politically on just about anything, and we've been into some heated arguments. But the reason why we're friends is because we're genuine and we like have a genuine care and concern for one another. And it's like, what are these people? This is what racist liberals
It's supposed
think.
to be divisive.
Yeah. Yeah, but they're thinking they're winning. That's what's winning the minority vote. Is lowering the bar and sending the message that they think
we don't expect much from you.
Yeah, we don't expect you to be able to learn to read and write.
Look at the quote. It says they have to be able to, what was it? Demonstrate proficiency in the essential skills. You mean like reading?
No.
Dude,
like,
this is your
math.
governor.
like picking fruit.
Yeah.
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 That's
Yep.
what it is.
Yeah.
She's like, we don't need to. Most people can get a job, and you know, we need more help. Really,
Yeah,
that's what
yeah.
our state needs more help. So
We
let's
got
like,
a lot of asparagus and not a lot of migrants who want to help
listen. We're
with it,
running
so.
out of hospital rooms. We don't need more doctors. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
We need more people to farm because
Yeah.
that's with global warming. We need more people to build seawalls. We need less educated people we can tell what to do.
Yeah.
so that we can better society.
As a resident Latina, what do you think about this?
As a resident Latinx,
Yeah, my bad.
Latinx.
I think that it's stupid.
Doesn't this make you not want to vote for these people?
it's
'Cause
gotta
I
be-
don't vote for these. I don't.
It's got to be insulting.
I think it's insulting. I don't know, but
It is
not.
insulting, but it is. But
they would just
it
say-
just depends if you believe in it representing progress or not, because I just don't see it as progress.
Yeah.
I don't see making society nicer for people so their feelings don't get hurt as progress.
Or just dumbing down stuff.
anything, nerfing things,
You know what
making
they should've-
things easier. Life is not easy, so I don't think anything that we do to make it like super cushy for ourselves is progress. I think we're just protecting ourselves.
You know what I find interesting is the majority of this, like, the main point was like because of COVID, they missed 2 years of school, so they're kind of back.
Right.
It
Like,
should
our
get-
kids can't listen. Our
Yeah.
kids can't pass these tests.
But they're saying that the white kids can because I
They
think what it comes down to is like resources. They're basically saying it's classes. Like
right.
if you have the resources to have tutors and shit,
Or like internet access at
Yeah.
your house.
I don't know any of my white friends who can afford a fucking tutor,
No
a
shit.
private tutor,
Yeah.
I know, but that's what they're implying basically.
because Kate Brown grew up in that house.
Like,
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
these kids
She's a
all go
rich-
to
So
the same schools?
Elitist cunt.
What?
So
Yes,
they all go to the same schools.
Yes,
so they're
in
getting
this-
the same education,
Yeah.
and then they're
in the same school
expected
district.
to take the same tests.
Yeah.
And then some kids do better, some kids do worse.
Yeah.
What am I missing here?
No, you got it.
That's how it's
You got
supposed
it.
to work.
But yeah, it's
And it's testing competence. It's not testing like anything else. It's
Right.
testing your proficiency in subjects.
yeah.
reading
the test
and
doesn't
math.
know what your gender or race or
Yeah.
anything
You,
is.
you can't hold your head up high as if you're a recipient of something like this, right? Your head isn't going to be
I got a 1.4 and I'm the top of my class. What
Yeah,
the fuck
yeah.
are you talking about?
Yeah.
yeah, and it wasn't
1.4.
yeah.
That's literally what it is. It's
Yeah.
like I have a D- average, but
I still graduated. Here's a talking point that just like completely contradicts everything. Senate Bill 744 does not
They
remove
had to put
Oregon's-
numbers with it.
does not remove Oregon's graduation requirements, and it certainly does not remove any requirements that Oregon students learn essential skills, saying it's misleading to conflate the subjects of standardized testings with graduation requirements.
this is like that creepy communist lingo where
Wow.
they say things like essential skills, which just could be anything. They know how
Yeah.
to tie their shoes.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? They know how to like park. They know how. And
Yeah,
then, and then it
parallel
says.
park.
Then they do double speak where it says they go back to you. They go saying it's misleading. That's on you. You're
Yeah.
Exactly. Like it's never been a graduation requirement to pass
Yeah.
a standardized test.
that's the thing is I can
Why
read
not?
through that shit. And I'm like, oh yeah.
That's
But
weird.
There's some
Yeah.
evil fucks.
It contradicted the entire article.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And he basically said that if that's what you think that this bill or whatever is doing, you're wrong, without clarifying it at all.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the Jordan Peterson's. You remember his controversy with the C whatever bill in Canada, where they
Oh.
were going to mandate
Yep.
people.
The
You
language.
could basically get sued if you misgendered somebody.
Go to jail. Yeah.
Yeah. And so everybody who was against him was like, the bill isn't saying that
Right.
you will get sued or you will get in trouble.
Right.
It's saying this because it's only for and it's
Right.
just like and then as soon as it gets passed, somebody gets dinged for
Yep.
that. And it's like they're
like
just telling you what you're reading isn't true, even though it is exactly true.
That's what's so fucking evil about it.
Yeah,
You know what that's
they're
called?
gaslighting.
It's
That's
gaslighting.
gaslighting. That's
100%.
100%.
Defund the police is another example. They're always like defund the police, defund the police, defund the police, and then when they like have a press conference with Jen Psaki, she's like,
It doesn't
the
mean
Republicans, yeah, it doesn't mean that. And then she's like, the Democrats have never said we wanted to defund the police. It's the Republicans that said they. And you're like,
Right.
what the fuck are you talking
You're like,
about?
oh, so all the people in
Oh,
the
okay.
streets with signs
You're right.
are Republicans.
And everyone that ran for president that was a Democrat that said that. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
So Antifa is a Republican?
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
forgot.
exactly.
Yeah.
Defund
Antifa.
the police doesn't mean defund the police. It just
Yeah.
means get rid of all their money and resources. But
Yeah, taking all the money away
it just
for the
means
police.
create a new police that we don't call police with
Yeah.
the same like job duties, but like slightly different, and they're called something else. They're called community helpers, and then you can call them.
community
the
helpers.
community helpers are going to arrest you because you don't have a vaccine passport.
Yeah,
or Apple
yeah,
Pay.
Dude, I
yeah.
can't wait till we swing. No, because that's fucking stupid too. Like, I don't know. Like everybody who is defund the police, is fucking retarded.
Everyone that says defund the police can't defend themselves
Right.
in a physical conflict. So that's weird to be like,
defund the protectors.
yeah,
of
defund
me.
the people that can protect you and your little fucking ass.
Yeah.
It's always like a professor that's built like a jellyfish.
Yeah, exactly.
And his house gets broken into and he can't defend himself. And
Yeah.
he's just like, what the fuck? And it's like, yeah, dude. You never see a guy
Yeah.
that looks like he trains MMA that's like, yeah, let's defund
Yeah,
Cops.
exactly.
Let's defund cops. Like, it's never that. It's always the opposite.
Exactly.
If someone's ever been in a physical conflict that goes, hey, I want there to be no repercussions for fucking violence. And you're like, well, you've never
Experienced
encountered violence,
Yeah.
you fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You're just an elitist that's always lived behind gated communities and
That's
shit.
the thing.
But then on the other side, there's the bootlickers who are
Yeah, they're fucking
100%
idiots.
like, oh, cops. Like we want more cops, and we want we
Right.
want to militarize our cops.
Like,
and
there's nothing wrong
I
with
don't-
shooting somebody if they're
If
breaking
they
the law.
jaywalked. You
Yeah.
jaywalked?
Yeah, listen, they're criminals.
Yeah.
They're shooting criminals.
Hey.
That's the
Hey,
way
if
I
you-
see it.
if you don't want to get shot in the back of the head while you're handcuffed in the back of a cop car,
Yeah. Shouldn't have
don't
broke
steal.
the law.
You shouldn't
Yeah.
steal. Yeah, but it's like these guys who are so pro cop on every level, right?
Yeah.
They don't they don't think things through, right? So if you believe that the government is actively right now trying to take your Second Amendment right
And first.
and first,
Yeah.
what tool do you think they're gonna fucking use?
Yeah. How do people
To
get
do it.
arrested?
How did they do it in Germany? Look at Brazil, or was it Brazil that they had the Cuba? Cuba, they did they were out marching in the streets, and then the cops would go into these houses and yard these fuckers out, and you never see
That was
them
like
again.
a couple weeks ago. Nobody's talking about it anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Cuba's going through a revolution.
And then people just disappeared. And then they're like, no more talk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the
Never
thing
mind.
is, the cops are used to keep these people in check. So, like both sides of the defund issue are stupid.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is we should kill them all on both sides.
Yeah.
Far left, far right.
Yeah.
We need to start from scratch.
Mm-hmm.
Community helpers. They're allowed to tase
And kill.
and
they
murder.
can kill.
Yeah.
They
yeah,
can
yeah.
kill.
If you've broken a law, they're allowed to shoot.
But they have to ride unicycles.
What do you guys think if we did like the British model where cops don't have guns?
No.
they would die regularly.
Yeah.
Well,
That's the problem.
Even
right?
more than now.
You
but
can't do
we
that.
all have guns. But every citizen has to have a gun. So when they're
So when a cop goes to stop something, they just get fucking blown away.
Yeah, that wouldn't work here.
well, but
the
then
reason
you still murdered someone. So there's still the deterrent of murdering.
The reason it works there is because most of the population also doesn't have guns. So you're
Yet.
most likely not gonna walk up on a tense situation and get shot at. So you don't need a gun.
Could you imagine
In America, it's
Lightfoot?
not gonna work because there's too many guns.
Lori
I know it
Lightfoot?
keeps the government in balance.
Lori
Yeah,
Lightfoot
yeah.
I
takes
think that makes sense.
the guns away from all
We
the
have the
cops
jails. We
in
have the
Chicago.
jails. We have the guns. Yeah. Oh God.
That's what I'm saying. The guns protect both sides.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, cops would just be dying all the time, and then no one would be a cop, and then
Well,
then it's real
Cops are
anarchy.
going to be robots in a fucking couple years, anyways. So
Yeah,
robots and drones. So
they just like shoot vaccine
we can just shoot down robots, though. Could we?
darts at you.
Yeah, or spider webs.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they just trap you in a little
That
web.
thought just legitimately scared me.
Yeah, it's creepy. You've seen the DARPA dogs? Those are fucking terrifying.
Oh, those dogs are, especially after that Black Mirror episode.
What the fuck? Yeah.
Yeah,
We're not that far away from that. That's
yeah.
5 years,
all
maybe.
right.
I could
Okay.
outrun one of those dogs though, easy.
They make them purposely likable.
Okay, once
too,
an
which is
episode,
creepy.
Levi says some shit, and we just don't correct him.
What'd he say?
He can outrun one of those dogs.
Oh, I didn't hear you say that.
I would just
What are you gonna do?
You're not running a machine?
I want to hear his plan.
No.
You just take off.
Minority Report gave us the blueprint for this.
Let's hear it.
Fill a bathtub with ice.
Okay.
When you hear the dog coming around,
Oh, okay.
hold your breath. Go under. They can't sense your body heat. They think there's no one there. They take off.
Okay, so you know a dog's coming for you, like well in advance, like
Well, you know,
hours.
they would probably be like looking in other apartments for people, like shooting down doors.
Where are you keeping
and
your
you're
ice?
in the freezer.
You're keeping a bathtub of ice in your freezer.
No, you just like a bag of ice.
But
One bag.
Don't you think that the dogs would have like an iPhone technology for camera? Like,
Yeah, they're like,
no,
there's
no.
a body.
there's a
of
light.
it.
There's light changing.
They only have heat sensors. Yeah.
That's what's
Yeah.
more terrifying is
They're
they have
trying to
all of it.
They're mass producing these things. They're not putting the best.
They're
of
gonna
the
have
best
iPhone
in
cameras.
there.
It's $1,000.
Yeah, but it's gonna need someone to like check the footage to see what real. It's like body cam footage. We don't really know what happened until that stuff comes out.
If you're hiding in a bath of ice, the dog's gonna kill you, and they're gonna be like,
He's a fucking
he
idiot.
need to die.
What the dog's gonna do
I
is
don't know
just
what
put
he did. It
electric.
wasn't the guy we were
just
looking for.
zap the water.
Yeah, he goes zoop. That was easy. What?
Dude, that's fucking. That's a funny thought.
What?
Terrifying.
All right. So this NPR headline says 1,000-year-old remains maybe of a highly respected non-binary warrior study finds.
In 2021, major coincidence.
Yeah, that's interesting how that works.
Yeah.
It is NPR too, right?
Lots of discoveries in the scientific
Yeah.
world this year.
Lots of them.
Having all to do with like one topic. It's astronomically.
Yeah.
Sexuality of
Yeah.
a warrior of this corpse we
A
dug up.
1,000 years old. It validates
Yeah.
everything that we've been
Look it.
saying
See?
this year.
See?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Also,
what it
these
is.
people couldn't
That
like
is what it
do
is.
anything like. Yeah. Also, it's not like they were an evolved species. You know what I mean? Either it's like that's the whole point is they were like these people were so evolved back in the day.
Right?
No, they weren't. They were fucking savages. They weren't
Exactly.
evolved.
Yeah. Yeah. What did it say? 1,000-year-old what? What was
Warrior.
the sexuality?
A warrior,
Non-binary.
non-binary.
non-binary
Yeah.
warrior. Okay.
That's what they were concerned
Yeah.
about. When
Because
they were raping and pillaging.
that
He obviously
existed.
died.
Yeah, exactly. That existed back then.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure he identified as non-binary.
Some warrior.
or are we
was
using
like,
stereotypical, features to make this assumption?
Look at this.
You know,
The new findings challenge previous ideas about gender roles and expression and suggest that non-binary people were valued
They were.
and respected members of the communities.
Not like they are now. These bags of shit
were-
walking around.
they were all valued
Yeah.
members of the community
Every
because
one of 'em.
nobody knew.
Yeah. Well,
If
there
you
wasn't.
contributed, you were a valued member of
Yeah.
the community. Nobody knew that you were non-binary.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is it talks about them being buried in feminine costumes and shit. Wouldn't you bury your fucking friend in like a dress? You're like, this is hilarious.
This is a joke.
Fuck this guy. It's
Actually,
hilarious.
everybody hated him, and
And so they buried this one guy. Like he was just.
Yeah, fuck Bjorn.
Yeah.
that
Whatever
seems
the
like
fuck
that
his
was
name is.
probably
Yeah.
more the culture back then.
Yeah. They were savages.
Yeah, they were like, that guy, bury
Died.
him in a dress because he's a woman. Yeah,
He didn't even kill anyone today. What a
It wasn't
fucking
like
puss.
we highly respect this
Yeah.
He probably
non-binary.
got killed by a girl in battle.
Yep.
And so his buddies killed the girl and buried him in her costume.
Yeah, exactly. This was
Or
that
whatever
era.
the fuck she wore.
This was that era.
These guys are Vikings. This is
I guess
picture.
it would just, yeah.
We're talking about trans Brock Lesnar is what we're talking about here with a Viking, dude. Yeah, for sure. That's exactly. But I love how they
was
just
a
they.
skirt.
But my favorite thing about NPR is they use things like studies show. They just use like vague terms, and then they go, the use of DNA analysis. Oh, you have DNA analysis from 1,000 years ago.
And what does that tell us? Like, do
Jack
DNA?
shit.
Can they revive thoughts through DNA?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Like,
identified as.
It's like that Harry Potter thing. They're just like, zzz, and
Yeah.
then they put it in the water, and then they just like watch that guy's life.
I didn't see Harry Potter,
Yeah,
but I'll take your word for it.
I've never seen it either.
Yeah. I like sports and pussy. I don't watch
You're
Harry
missing
Potter.
out. You're missing out.
No.
You're missing out.
What?
But here's the funny
What's
thing.
the point of this story other than propaganda, though? Is there anything?
valid-
It's for
Validate-
us
to
it's so that we know our history, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We're living.
What to say about chromosomes and shit? Like,
Females are typically born with 2 X chromosome, XX,
Okay.
and males are born with 1 X and 1 Y chromosome. Males are born with born with
Klinefelter.
Klinefelter syndrome are born with an
He was a good ti-
extra
he-
X.
So do you think? Hold on. Are they saying this guy was intersex?
Yeah, he had a.
Okay,
Kind of.
that made him non-binary.
I guess so. They don't care what he
Wow,
actually
that's a
identified
jump.
as.
That's
Yeah, because that makes much more sense than
This is the part-
identifying as a woman, right?
Right.
Or yeah,
How could they
because
tell?
biologically it makes sense. Okay, maybe
This
he's
is the
born.
thing. This is what it says. In their findings, the researchers noted that the remains were badly damaged
After
and
1,000 years, weird.
and that they only had a small sample to test. But through the use of modeling, they said they found overwhelming evidence
Yeah.
that the genetic data of the
Yep.
individual most closely resembled XXY.
Ah.
So this very damaged remains that they're basically jumping to some conclusion that
Well, the damage remains his fucking hammer clit and
soft cock hammer
ovary balls. Like, I don't understand.
But like, if you're a scientist, you can make up whatever the fuck you want. Nobody cares enough to question you. They're like, oh, there's a fucking non-binary 1,000-year-old on the dot warrior
Yeah,
that
we
they
used,
just found. Is
we used
pretty
carbon
cool.
dating to. We carbon dated his fucking cock.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was only remaining.
it says other archaeologists and historians not involved in these new findings told Live Science they found the work exciting
Yeah,
as
'cause
it calls attention to conversations surrounding gender, bodies, and identity.
Yeah.
Archaeologists love that kind of stuff.
Yep. If I know archaeologists, like I've
They're
been
like,
saying,
wait,
I do.
Yeah.
Does this finding have to do with gender, bodies, and identity? Yes.
All they want is something that changes their day to day of fucking monotony of working in a museum. Yeah, dude.
Finally,
Yes.
finally.
Wait. 2 X chromosomes and a.
Like this is some
So-
psycho.
Do you think that those scientists? do you think those scientists want to do like a Jurassic Park revival?
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Trans
Warriors. Yeah, they're like, we have this attraction. We open the Coliseum, but these are only trans people
Yeah.
killing each other at the.
Jurassic cock.
Yeah, that's the name of the episode. Jurassic cock.
Dude, but seriously, like, if they could you imagine them reanimating these?
Yeah, that'd be fucking great.
But-
It'd be great if they reanimated them and they're like, no,
Like, listen, I'm not gay.
I'm not trans. I'm gonna fuck every woman here.
yeah.
I'm gonna slit your throat
rape.
if you question.
I'm actually gonna rape and pillage your entire civilization.
Who has gold here? Fuck
yeah.
you.
Yeah, exactly. What, you thought I was gay because I was wearing a skirt?
Nah.
I was
step
very.
I'm free balling. We don't have fucking baby powder to powder our balls.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not wearing boxer briefs. You
Listen,
don't let it breathe.
I died in the summer.
Yeah.
Everyone wore skirts in the summer.
Fucking idiots.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, we're just getting it all
They're
wrong.
just sawing heads off of scientists and shit.
His cock's going halfway down his leg.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure.
But what is non-binary today isn't someone who was born with XXY. Non-binary is
Identify.
the way you identify.
So are you saying
it doesn't
sex
have to
is
do
genetic?
With, you can be non-binary and not have XXY chromosomes,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you have XXY chromosomes,
Is that
that does
Caitlyn Jenner?
not automatically make you non-binary.
If my
So
research
this
is correct, it does.
bigoted
I can't keep up.
article, just getting it wrong.
Yeah.
You should tweet that out to NPR. This is bigoted.
Really,
They've
I
never
mean,
been called that in their
really.
lives.
Yeah, yeah.
That's so funny. Yeah, they're saying
He's just wearing like a Catholic fucking robe, and they're like, yeah, no, he's wearing dresses.
yeah.
Now this guy's gay.
This
soon
guy's
as I
gay.
soon as I opened this
Well researched.
sarcophagus,
This mummy's gay as fuck.
Yeah, I was like, this guy is gay.
Him and Robin.
Oh, what? He's wearing a skirt.
They're like
Women wear skirts.
yeah.
He's gay.
how do you but Mr. Whatever, how do you know he's gay? And he's like
wearing a skirt.
look at him.
Look at him. He's wearing a skirt.
He's gay.
Wait, doesn't that contradict everything you've taught us in pop culture for the last 20
Okay,
years?
I understand what I
Wow.
taught you, but use your eyes.
He's
Like, we
obviously
all have
wearing a
eyes.
piece of women's clothing.
And
Yeah.
moccasins.
He's gay.
He's wearing tights and
No
moccasins.
one would want to be buried in that
Fine.
unless they were gay.
Fine. Non-binary.
Yeah,
Can we
yeah,
all agree?
Yeah,
We
can
all
we all
agree?
agree?
Okay, non-binary.
This corpse identified as non-binary.
It's such a ridiculous non-binary. It's such a fucking 2020 to 2021 word, which is so fucking funny.
Yeah.
If they were like, oh, he's intersex, yeah, he was a hermaphrodite, or
Right.
whatever the political
Then it
correct
would
term
make
is.
sense because
Yeah.
they proved it with the DNA, but
Yeah.
that's not what they're saying.
They say what he thought.
Yeah, his
You're like, oh,
identity.
did you have the-
his nuanced identity that those medieval freaking societies were so in touch with.
Yeah, call
Yeah.
back to Minority Report from earlier where they could get into what he was thinking and predicting the future. Remember that computer? It was like,
Yeah.
yeah, this is what he thought.
Right, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. Hey, comic book nerds, listen. I understand that in the subsect of nerddom, there are two types of nerds. There's nerds who are good at math and who are smart and intelligent and use their brains. They're picked on in high school, and eventually they grow up and they become doctors and lawyers and business owners and bosses, and they get to bully their bullies' kids. Then there's you guys. And I understand that you didn't get the prowess, the math prowess or literacy like the other nerds. But here's the thing. You don't deserve what DC did to you. Okay? Listen. Put the comic book down. Put it down. Listen to me. You don't deserve that. Okay? DC taking your hero, your peak of what masculinity is, your ideal man, Robin, and making him a filthy gay. You deserve better. You deserve better. But this is what you get. So here's your apology.